Hi everyone, today's video is going to be a shed tour for my two rabbits, Ruby and Shindig. They live in an 8 foot by 4 foot shed with an 8 foot by 4 foot run attached, which they have access to all day, but it is shut off at night for their own safety. So here are the bunnies in their litter tray, which is actually sold as a rabbit cage, which is crazy. This is a cage that we bought for the guinea pigs to use for quarantine. But now we're not planning on bringing any more guinea pigs home. The rabbits have it as a litter tray, and it works really, really well because they love eating and pooping all at the same time, and it helps to contain their hay all in one place. So in their litter tray we use Fitch bedding, which is a paper-based bedding. It's really similar to Carefresh but a lot cheaper. I buy it in 20kg bales for about £17.50. And it does last me ages, even with the bunnies' litter tray, the pigs' litter trays and the hamsters. And the hay they're eating here is the Timothy and rye hay, I believe, mixed in with some meadow hay. The guinea pigs actually didn't like the Timothy hay, so the bunnies have got that all to themselves, but they quite like it. So over here they have a dog kennel, which I bought second hand for £15 from Gumtree. And it's really, really hard for me to find a rabbit house which is actually big enough for my rabbits because they're massive. So these dog kennels work really well. They've also got a daisy garland, which I bought from Pets at Home, and a little cow rattle, which I bought a while back from Poundland, and a toilet roll tube, which I get through quite a lot of with the pets. We've got a couple more rattles and jingly balls. Shindig really, really likes her rattles. And the flooring as well is lino, which they have dug up because they're really, really naughty bunnies. And then we've got a ramp going up to a second level, which we put in recently, and I really wanted them to have a second level so they could look out the window, and it would also strengthen their back legs jumping up. And this here is a bit of untreated pine, which is absolutely fine for them to chew on, because it's untreated solid pine. It's just the pine wood shavings, which are really bad. And then we've got a couple more toys and a water bowl. I do choose to give my rabbits water in a bowl rather than a bottle because they drink a lot more using a bowl, and they do keep it very clean. And just here we've got a little section into the outside run, and this has willow edging around it because the MDF isn't safe for bunnies to chew, but the willow is fine. And we've also got a really cute little shelf where I keep a couple of treats and the toys which they can be monitored with. I wouldn't leave these unattended because my bunnies are pretty naughty and very destructive, especially if it's a rainy day, so they don't go out in their run because they don't like getting wet. Then they tend to destroy their house or their toys a little bit. So here's the bunny's run. It's 8 foot by 4 foot, like I said earlier, so it is quite a good size. I think it's also 2 foot high, so it's high enough that they can stand up on their back legs and periscope. But eventually I would like to give them a bigger enclosure again because they are very big active rabbits. And we have meshed really tightly around the outside, and the reason for this is that when I first bought the run, people contacted me and said there have been these reviews on Amazon where people have posted that their rabbits have actually got their heads stuck, and some of them have passed away from this run. So it's a really good size run and it is really cheap, but if you're going to get it, please mesh around the outside. And even if you think, like me, your rabbits are really big and there's probably no way they can get their heads stuck, please do it anyway because it's so much better to be safe than sorry. And you'd probably feel awful if anything happened to your bunnies. So please mesh around the outside, and other than that, this is a really great run. It's quite big, it's tall enough that they can stand up on their back legs. Mine is unfortunately on paving slabs, and the reason for that is that at the moment we live in a rented property, and my rabbits are big diggers. They absolutely trashed the garden that we had at our last house. And as a result we didn't get our damage deposit back and it got quite expensive. So unfortunately the rabbits can't have the garden at this house, but I do pick them a huge amount of fresh grass every day. They have almost as much as they can eat, but I would really like at some point for them to be able to go on the grass and to dig and to do rabbit things. So hopefully we will be moving house again in the future. I don't want to stay here forever, and then we will find somewhere where they can go on the grass. But for the moment, unfortunately, that's just not possible. So anyway, there's the bunny shed and their run, and I really hope you've enjoyed watching. Please let me know what you think, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.